the siding off and show you what's going on here. We'll start from the bottom side. First of all, the flashing is supposed to extend a minimum of 2 inches vertical. They've got about 1 inch here, and then at this point here, it's actually supposed to be a continuous flashing all the way across here. You can see that it's actually multiple different pieces of flashing that they used just to cheapen it up. A lot of rust here, and you can see evidence of water damage all along the top of this. Also, as we take a look, we notice we don't see a house wrap on the outside of it. Wasn't code to do it. I would recommend probably doing it if we ever get recited completely, but for right now we're going to fix that a little bit later. I'll show you. As we move around the corners, so this is the corner board of the siding here. You can see that all of them are cut very, very tight to the siding here. And what's going to happen is that the water is going to run down this wall here. It's going to enter a track at the very bottom of the siding, and all the water will be funneled right into this corner. Well, since there's no relief behind here for the water to flow through, what happens is all the water goes in there and it fills this with muck. You can see the muck right there. Once we have that, we've got pooling water on the roof, and it's going to lead to a leak eventually. Going up the sidewalls, you can see where they hand bent the step flashing, and it's actually curved here, so that gives water momentum to go this way a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. Also, the flashings are pretty short as far as going up the wall. We're going to extend that up a little bit more, and we'll show that in a later video. At the top corner, again, we're seeing the corner boards tight, and as we explained, if you can see behind there, there's muck and all kinds of stuff coming out of there, which means water has run behind there and gotten trapped in the past. So we'll go to the other side of the chimney. Somebody's tried to repair here before. We have a different style of flashing on the back wall of the chimney. We do have some sort of an ice and water shield product here. I don't know exactly how it's installed or how well it's installed yet, but we'll figure that out. Also on the back of the chimney, we see water damage all the way up this corner board. Not enough to replace the wood, but traces of water, and that's coming from there. It looks like it's been freshly caulked at the top, so I'm going to consider that that's already fixed. Coming around to the other side, we've got just a worse job really shingling, but the same problems with the step flashing that's short. Corner boards are tight to the roof. So those are the problems we're going to fix. Let's tear this apart and take a look at what it looks like. Alright, so now we've got the chimney apart, and we're taking a look at what we see here. So we do see ice and water shield that's applied 6 feet up, or 2 courses up on the eave edges. But what we can see at the edge of the chimney is down here they've run their ice and water shield short. So in our next video, next part, you'll be able to see how we do ours differently. Run it up the side so we can't leak. But all the way across here, there's a huge gap, and there is actually no ice and water shield even below where the J channel was on the siding. So this is direct leak right into the condo. As we go up the side, we see the same thing. We do see on the back of this that this cricket or this triangle portion is secondary, so somebody has tried to fix it before. That's why the different color flashing. But the corners weren't done real well. And I don't know if you can see, but as we were tearing things out, they had nails right into the center of the valley. Those nails need to be held 6 inches outside of the valley on either side, and that's just general good roofing practice. So we go around the other side. We see even worse. No ice and water shield really within, I'd say, 1.5 inches or so of the sidewall, and again, that's direct path into the condominium. And at the head wall, the same thing all the way around. So I am glad to see some ice and water shield here, but the details weren't done correct. If there's an ice dam out here backing water in, you're going to get water right into the chimney right here. Not a good situation, so we'll show you how we fix it. Okay, so now we have the new ice and water shield applied, and you can see it goes up the chimney, a minimum of 4 inches, but we overkilled it in a few spots here. But we can see that ice and water shield is here, and then it's shingled to the next one. So there's another row of ice and water shield up the side of the chimney there. The corners are already done to where we can't see into the house. The ice and water shield is already sealed at the corners, so even if we have an ice dam that backs up to here, this is already waterproof. So work our way up the chimney. Back side of the saddle the same way. The corners are already completely sealed up, so no water can get through there. At the very peak of it, we've sealed that up too to make sure no water can get in there. Over this side, same thing, good ice and water shield. It's all sealed up along here, through here, and a pinhole, or the hole at the bottom here is all sealed up so nothing can get through. So That's the ice and water shield. Alright, shingles and flashings are installed. Open head wall. This will be caulked up when I'm done. I don't want to before the siding. Each of our corners are done the way the NRCA, National Roofing Contractors Association, wants them done. We've got them wrapped, dog-eared, and the pinhole sealed. Also additional, just a little diverter we put on them. Keep water out of the track. Shingles up the side, as well as 4-inch flashing going vertical on top of our ice and water shield. All of this will get covered over and counter flashed by the siding itself. Go up to the cricket side. Again, the same basic corner detail, just on a little bit of a different angle. Step flashed up the side. Our valleys on our cricket are cut 2 inches to the high side of center. Center's about here, 2 inches to the high side. Each one of them, the back side has been dog-eared and sealed. So that's the way that they want them. New cap, step flashing run up the back of the back of this correctly, counter flashed here, seal the pinhole here as well. Beneath here there's also about a little bit more than a quarter sized sealer. There's no hole here, but the sealer's up here. Anyway, that's done right. Then we're on this side, same thing, same corner detail, same diverter, same bend over, everything. Shingled all down the sides. Back to the other side where our shingles are installed and our flashing are installed. Same NRCA detail right here. So that's the flashing. Okay, siding is all reapplied. Corners you can see are cut high so the water can flow underneath them. All the corners here. All the corners are high, right where we want them. Siding is looking good on the whole chimney. Entire area looks pretty good. Shingles are a little bit different, but those will blend in over time.